Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back at our Kingdom of Forkenheim in Foundation. Before we start today's episode, let me give you a little bit of recap on the previous one. Last time we built a wheat farm and a hop farm and start producing wheat and hop. Then we built a brewery to use those resources and turn them into beer. And that is where we left things off in the last episode. However, there is one crucial thing missing on the beer production chain. You see, unlike any other goods, we can't really sell beer on the market stalls. There is no option to do that. So we're gonna need a tavern in our city in order to provide beer to our people. So in today's episode, we're gonna build a tavern in our Kingdom of Forkenheim. So without further ado, let's get going. First of all, we need to unlock the tavern from the progression menu. And that's gonna give us access to all the tavern buildings. Now the first thing we need to do is to figure out a good place to build our new tavern. So there are a couple of places in my mind that we could build a new tavern. We could move this charcoal hut and build our tavern right here at the entrance to our city. That way the tavern is more accessible to all the people in the city. The second option is to build a tavern right here, right underneath this cliffside. It is a little bit far away from the city. However, we have much more space here to work with, and I personally like this space much more, so I think we're gonna build our tavern right here. First of all, before we start building, we need to clear out this forest a little bit. And that should be more than enough space to work with right now. Let's take a look at the tavern building and see what we got. We have the public lounge that we need to build, the service counter and the berry brewery. I don't think we're gonna have to build a berry brewery because we are making our own beer. So we need to build the public lounge and the service counter. Let's start things with the public lounge. It seems like we have a couple of thatched buildings as our main part, and we have chimneys, doorways and all the usual stuff. So let's get a big building down as our main base. Then we can change it and add things to it as we go along. I want this building to face away from the cliff, like something like this. And how much capacity does this thing has? Does it say anywhere? Oh, the public lounge capacity 10. So we can have 10 people in here at a time. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So now it has 15 and we can make it a little bit bigger for 20. I think 15 seems like a good place to start with. Yeah, I'm happy with this. We can always add more buildings to it to increase the capacity if we needed to. So let's add a doorway to this building. Yeah, that seems to fit perfectly with the building size. This is coming along quite nicely, I would say. So what else we need to add to this building? We have chimneys, rooms, visitor locations. I don't think we need to add any of these things. We could add a chimney to this building though. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I think that would fit a tavern. I think this should be enough for a public lounge right now. So the next thing we need to add is a service counter. Let's see what options we have for this. It seems like we have the same buildings that we had for the public lounge for this one as well. So I was thinking, let's have a little hallway going from the public lounge and have our service counter at the end of it. You know what? Let's have the hallway on this side. I don't want to make the hallway part of the service counter, so let's make that a free build instead. And have one right here, and we can have another one just exactly as that and turn around. Yep, and that should work as a hallway. Yeah, that seems alright. So let's go back to the service counter and have a building at the end of it. Oh, I would like a bigger building though. You know what? Let's make this a little bit taller. That should be alright. I'm happy with this. I wish we had some windows that we could place because the face of it seems a little bit empty without anything in it. Maybe we could add some decorations to this. Let's see what kind of decorations we have for this tavern building. Oh, I like that roof part. But I don't want that on the service counter, I want this on the main building. So bye bye chimney, we need a little bit of space in here. So let's get that roof part in our main building. Where was it? Oh, it's right here. Oh, it looks much better on this side. Yeah, I like that. So let's see what else we have. We have launch sign, banners, poles. Let's add a sign in front of our tavern. I don't want a flag, I want a sign. I think that should be enough decorations for the lounge part. Let's do something with the service counter. Oh, I would love to add a chimney to this building though. It doesn't seem like we can add to our service building. I want to do something to cover up this wall because it seems rather empty, isn't it? You know what, we could actually add a stable in front of this and that should give this a little bit more character. Let's have this facing other way like this, and yeah, that did a little bit to make it look complete. And I guess we could add some banners and a little bit more decoration. So this wood feels like a cozy inn on the outskirts of a city. With all the decorations done, the last thing we need to do right now is to let our builders construct it. Once this tavern is constructed, we can start serving beer to all of our citizens. Our builders have constructed most of our new tavern. Only few decorations left to go, so I have assigned a person to work here and also assigned beer as our main serving ingredient. So soon enough, all of our commoners can go to this tavern to satisfy their entertainment needs. And with that, hopefully they should be more happier than ever. I really like how this tavern turned out. It really is a nice cozy place on the outskirts of our city, isn't it? Oh, we do have a message on our new tavern. First beer served. The village is abuzz as the first batch of beer is ready to be enjoyed. Marks raised high and the villagers eagerly anticipate the good times ahead in their beloved tavern. Tavern established. Revelers are rejoicing over your village's very first tavern. Fine drinks and warm meals are expected, along with plenty of celebrations. There will be good times ahead. There sure will be some good times ahead. So we managed to build a tavern in our outskirts of our city and start providing beer to all of our people. To me, this seems like a nice place to end the episode. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. As always, thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next one.